Welcome to Chi-Town Cigar Podcast, the podcast where three Chicago guys light up a fine cigar and get into everything from sports and current events to hobbies, life's little moments, and everything in between. Whether you're here for the cigars, the conversation, or just some good laughs, we got you covered. So grab your favorite smoke, settle in, and join us for laid-back chats with a Chicago twist. Now it's time to put some smoke in the air.
It's Tuesday night in the Windy City, and that means it's another episode of the Chi-Town Cigar Podcast. Glad you joined us live, or if you're listening to us later on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I'm Mike, coming to you live from the Aganorsa Studios in Central Illinois. Hey, guys, you ready for another show?
Absolutely.
We are back. Another Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good. It's warming up in Chicago. I was actually warm here in the studio. I'm like, holy cow! I don't need the heater blasting, and yeah, it's
went up to 49 degrees today.
Something like that.
That's crazy jump from a 17-degree weather to 49. So
yeah, exactly. So, but it's nice. I'm glad to be back into some warm weather. Although they're talking about the bottom dropping out again the next couple of days. So, welcome to Chicago.
No, it's gonna be good weather. I checked it after I left from work.
Okay.
Before I come to the podcast, so it looks like 50s. I don't know. It's gonna be different in the south. It should be 50s though, and a little bit of rain. But other than that,
nice.
It should be a nice weather.
Yeah,
Spring is coming.
I'll take it.
Teddy the Greek is also the weatherman.
Yes, there we go. Teddy the Greek, sports and weather with Teddy. News and weather.
I wish I could do the job. You get to lie and then you still keep your job.
So one job you get paid to get be wrong 50%.
Exactly.
So, Super Bowl. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Let's talk about the Super Bowl with our guests. Let's introduce our guests.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about our mission, and we'll get the ball rolling here, and then we'll talk about looking and stuff like that. So, all right. Hold on. I'm gonna get there. There we go. So we've got a great show lined up tonight, and our mission is we're not tossing leprechauns. I think Fireborn asked that earlier tonight if we were tossing leprechauns. We're not tossing leprechauns, but
we're dusting leprechauns.
We're dusting leprechauns. There we go. But we are very happy to welcome back Mo Maali from Patina Cigars and somebody new to the podcast, Tyler Jeffrey. So we'll see. This is the first time we're going to have 5 people on the show. So let's bring them both on. There's Mo. There's Tyler. Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? What? How are you?
How's it going?
Oh, this is nice. 5 people, dude. First time.
Yeah, man. We got a starting 5. It's like the Bulls of the 90s.
Dude, let's do it.
There we
Longley.
Yeah, we got Luke.
There we go.
Tony Kukoc. Oh, he's a later.
Yeah. Teddy's Kukoc.
We got the Greek freak,
Yeah, the Greek freak, right. Yeah, so Mo, what a great year for 2025 for Patina Cigars. Holy cow.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it was good. it was good, man.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I love seeing you up there. I love seeing those cigars.
Thank you, bro.
Hitting up there. It's great. It's great to have Chicago represented so well on so many lists.
We're trying, man. We're trying. It's as you guys know, it's a very difficult business.
Oh yeah, yeah. And Tyler's sort of there. He's sort of north, but we'll bring him in. We'll bring him into the Chicagoland area.
Yeah. Well, technically, Milwaukee's a suburb of Chicago.
It is. So, yes, it is.
Yeah. Chicago's our parking lot.
Why? Because you all have to drive to O'Hare to get on an actual flight.
I know, but that's true though. That is true.
Are you sure you can afford Chicago parking?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Holy cow.
Shit, I can't. That's why I'm in the suburbs now.
That's right.
Yeah, dude, that's some crazy fees.
Dude, the parking, like you guys know, like downtown, if you live in a high rise, I mean, these people are making crazy money off of their parking spots.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like it's nuts,
dude,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
Yeah.
We're in the wrong business, dude.
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
my
get into
mother-in-law
random
just-
parking
Any
space.
business is better than this.
Yeah, that's true.
you guys aren't making millions? Come on.
Barely thousands, man.
I just
And all
wanna
is
break
said and
even.
done.
Yeah, you guys, you guys are in the cigar business. Everybody thinks that you guys are millionaires or something. Come on.
I am more than happy, willing, and able to discuss those factors with anybody who's actually got an open mind and wants to understand the economics behind it.
Yeah. I will tell anybody that's in the Chicagoland area, keep an eye on when the Chi-Town guys are getting together for a herf, because Mo joined us, and it was a few hours of education and realization, and you're like, holy cow,
It's nuts, man.
Yeah,
It's a wild industry.
It
That
is.
was awesome, by the way. And we're gonna be back at Ultimate Teddy in a month.
Hey, dude, that's what I am right now. It's nice
Yeah.
and quiet. When it's quiet, it's nice. It's I'm enjoying it. What's everybody smoking tonight?
Good question. I am smoking the red pill. What a great cigar.
Twins.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Me
It's a
too.
great cigar.
See, I guess gray my things I like. I mean, I brought it because I know I'm gonna finish this probably, so I can start this right away. But I got the red pill, but I got the Habano. Look at this. Look at this burn. Look at this.
I got that next.
So we got the opposite. But yeah, look at
Yes,
this
sir.
burn, dude.
Wait,
Look
that
at
looked bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful, dude. So, Tyler,
Yeah.
what are you smoking?
I have a Volstead
Ooh.
from Roma Craft.
Roma
We're
Craft.
in the
Nice.
Roma Craft studios. Well, first of all, I want to say I appreciate everybody smoking patina on the podcast. It's nice when you go on a podcast and they're smoking something you're affiliated with. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you,
and I
guys.
consider me affiliated with Patina. So
That's also true.
I'm his natural sales manager, unpaid and self-appointed. But I have the Volstead, and then I might fire up an original Viso Horny.
Ooh.
I opened up a bundle of this. I opened up a bundle of the La Mestranza Maquette that got Half Wheel Cigar of the Year, and then I opened up a box of Craft 2020s, 2021 or on New Year's Eve, because I was celebrating with the Roma guys about where I'm at now at Pipe World, the shop I'm going to be a partner at, and so I still had one left. So I'm like, it's been in my backpack. I think I'm gonna fire it out.
Nice. Awesome.
Hell yeah, T-Bone. Tyler, you might want to tell the guys your background with Roma and why you're literally there.
Oh yeah, well so. Well, I'll start from the beginning because I've never been on, but I saw a Wisconsin fan comment out earlier.
Yeah, we don't talk about Matt Brugger, although we will talk about Matt Brugger losing a horrible bet to me, thanks to the Chicago Bears.
What was the bet?
The last game, who was going to win?
What would it?
Heck, it was a
Did you get cigars, money, a mix of both?
Favors.
Come on, cigars.
Yeah.
We don't talk about money. We just want cigars.
Dude, you ain't lying.
And he came through with aces. I will just say he came through with aces. Although
That's awesome.
we just he won a raffle. I'll update everybody just because you guys will think this is hilarious. But he won a raffle on our show 3 weeks ago. So I put this stuff in the mail, send it out to him, and watch this package travel all over the Chicagoland area for a week and a half. and so all of a sudden last week I'm like, hey, it's finally made its way to Minneapolis. You will have it. So he's like, oh, great, cool. All of a sudden he says, it didn't arrive. It appears it is back in your post office in your mailbox.
Oh, jeez.
So I went to the post office today and I pull it out. I'm like, and I said to the girl, I said, what the blankety blank happened?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. I go, everything. I looked, I confirmed. I said, the address is, she's like, it's the postal service. She was, give it to me. I'll send it back up again. So Matt, it's back. It's on its way back to you. You should have it by by kickoff season, I'm assuming, because as long as this thing is taken to travel around the state of Illinois, is just a tribute to the U.S. Postal Service. So
That's crazy.
Really is.
Yeah, go ahead, Tyler. Fill us in on your association.
The affiliate. Yeah. So the I was working retail in Wisconsin, and then I told Mo, I'm like, hey, the shop I was working at, we carried Roma and Patina. I said, Mo, next time you come down to Nicaragua, let me know. I'll go with you. And 2 weeks later, he was like, hey, I'm going. I'm like, all right. So I booked it, and then but I got to know Skip through Nicaragua, going down there, and then I would come visit him in Austin. And then when I moved down here, I was working in their warehouse for a while, on and off, like when they really need help, and when I'm not working overtime at the airport, I would come and help. But yeah, so I'm they're like family to me, and so I smoke a lot of their stuff, and I get a lot of cigars from them, so I smoke a lot of them.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. It's a great brand, and
Fantastic.
it's great to have a partnership like that.
Yeah, it's great to have. That's what I love about the cigar industry. Like Mo was like my first mentor. Mo and Miguel Shodell from Crown Heads. Andrew Brennan used to live in Chicago. He was the LFD national sales manager a long time ago, and then Nat Sherman, and then Skip and Michael. So, and then all the guys at Knox. I've been lucky to have some really good mentors.
It's awesome.
You guys want to hear a quick funny story about Andrew Brennan?
Absolutely.
I am sitting in a shop in Encino, California, with Scott Baio, Chachi,
Yeah.
and the owner of the cigar shop is from Frankfurt, which is a southwest suburb of Chicago. Yeah. Me, and then Andrew Brennan walks in, who is from here too.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all three of us are in a shop at the same time in Encino, California. I mean, it's just the craziest thing how that works.
Jeez. So was that Mo or not Mo Juan from the Frankfurt store?
No. The guy who owned the shop in California is from Frankfurt.
Oh, okay.
He grew up in Frankfurt.
That's even crazier. Jeez.
So he lived there, yeah, in California. And Scott Baio hangs out at a shop. I don't think he's open anymore.
Why the heck would you open a shop in California?
Yeah. This was before a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, you're talking 2017.
Yeah. Well, Tyler, so we had Mo on last year. His cigars ranked up there. We had Glenn Case from Christoph. His cigar ranked up there last year. So, just telling you, the Chi-Town guys were, on our show. It pushes you. We have such a big footprint in the cigar world. It's gonna catapult you into.
I appreciate that. I need all the help I can get.
Yeah, don't we all?
Hey, we're trying over here. Okay, we started from somewhere, and now we're getting there. We're almost there.
Started from the bottom, and now we're here, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Glenn's a good dude. Glenn Case, he's a good dude.
Yeah, it was a great interview with him, and just very relaxed, very at ease and stuff. So it was nice to talk to him. And
he's a very nice guy.
Yeah, hear about his start in the industry in Chicagoland area. So it was great.
So tell us about the Viso Patina. How'd you guys decide to do some blends together?
Mo, you want to start with that?
Yeah. Man, guys, I wish I had an awesome story. I mean, I really do. I wish it was something that we were sitting there on the, mountains of, Esteli, and we just decided one day, and we found this rare tobacco that has only grown on this particular mountain. But no, it was. So after Tyler really kind of was, kind of part of the Roma crew, did this cigar with Roma, the first Viso Horny. And we were like, all right, man, let's do, because I want, okay. So if somebody is friends with you, you want to do your best. I always feel like elevate your friends. If you want to be a good leader, you elevate the people around you. If you want to be a good son, or friend, you elevate whoever it is that's around you in your orbit. And so when Tyler took that next step, man, I'm like, all right, cool. Now let's go next level, do some more cigars, and then get your name out kind of that way. And then Tyler's like, dude, I got this great name for it. And you know, from the creative end, Tyler is like, I don't know, man, second to none. The stuff that runs through that head, I don't even know where it comes from, to be honest with you. If you were to take him to a doctor, they probably wouldn't either, to be honest. Or, you know, Sigmund Freud would have a field day with Tyler, man. But
Childhood trauma.
yeah. So, man, we just, and then that was what it came down to. And Tyler and I were actually talking about this the other day, man. We were, and this is not to insult or to whatever, or to disparage other people, what they do or why they do it. But Tyler and I truly, truly, truly love cigars. We are absolute cigar nerds. That's actually not a bad idea.
That's I had to put it up to thinking, man, that has got that fits the brand right there.
Man, dude, that's disgustingly awesome.
I get it
Blue
now.
pill, Viso Horny. Yeah,
I get it now. Took me a minute.
That's incredible.
I'm younger than you guys, so I don't have to worry about that. But
yeah,
little blue pill.
he just has to look good. Yeah, but you know, man, it was just, we got to nerd out on a small project, and at the time, so like Noxa has this particular tobacco or this whatever once in a while. They don't have it all the time. We got a chance to use it, and then and then Tyler, I don't know if we're ready to announce this yet, but we're able to get some more. We're probably going to do another round of the verdigris, so that we're announcing that here for the first time.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to get that. So.
Okay, I want to have it at ultimate, please. Okay.
We got you, man. Yeah, we got
Yes.
you. And Marty, to your point, Tyler and I forgot to take ourselves into account when we sold the bundles, so we actually had to go buy bundles too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was, and we actually did it again at Leprechaun Dust.
Yeah. The shop I'm a partner in, we're getting one bundle. One.
Hey, that's
singular.
actually kind of cool. I mean, that's kind of funny, but it's actually, that's kind of like a proud moment, you know? You have to go find your stuff. That's awesome. It sells out like this. That's beautiful.
Man, we didn't want to, it was funny, man, because we didn't want, we wanted to get or make sure the people that wanted it got it, you know? And since the last two projects, we've had multiple retailers such as yourself, Teddy. And by the way, thank you for all the support. Man, hey, we want to get on this list for the next release, you know? And so now we're like, because, you know, we wanted to, we were keeping these pretty small batches, you know? And so we didn't think it was going to be that as popular as it has been, I guess.
Well, hey, I'm overdue for another order, so, you know, so you're going to hear from me soon.
My man.
Plus we're going to talk about the event before we finish today, March 20th.
Sure. But, wait, is it 20th or 21st, Teddy? You keep changing
21st. It's Friday, Saturday.
It's a 2-day bet, Mo.
Date's gonna change.
Yeah, it's a 2-day.
Don't worry.
It's 21st.
You're gonna sleep over?
But I want to kind of piggyback off Mo a little bit. So, it was funny because we had been, anytime Mo goes down there, I go down there with him because he needs security from all the women chasing him around Esteli. So I go down there and so we spent a lot of time down there, and so my first release I did was kind of it was only 2,500, and I kind of just did it through my Instagram kind of, and this was before the 555 came out. I had talked, me and Mo started to sing, and I had never been on retail shelves before, and I look at Mo as probably my best friend. And so the chance to work with him in that, and then also to have my cigars on a retail shelf was always a dream of mine. So, but it turns out that project came out after the 555, but it ended up working out. But it was a good chance for both of us because he had never really done an LE or a small batch kind of run, nothing like in bundles or anything, and I had never had a cigar released to retailers. So,
or from Noxa.
Yeah, or from Noxa. And that's the thing too. And I was like, I spend so much time there, and they're kind of like, dude, you've been here, you're blending stuff. You haven't given us $1. You live here, you stay at our house, you eat our food, and you use our tobacco. Can you do something? So that's why I'm like, Mo, you have the infrastructure and not maxed out credit cards like me. No, I'm kidding. But I'm like, let's do a project, and then so it worked out, and we did what did we do? 3,000.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is 300 bundles of 10, but it's
a lot.
I was nervous for that. I was really nervous, but it's this new one we have, the Leprechaun Dust. This is the fourth release I'm gonna have. This is the one I'm most confident about. This has been like my favorite. Well, the first one was really good, but this has been my favorite. Like it's a Candela, and I just can't believe how good it smokes. Like I was so surprised. Like it's
is
really,
it
really good.
what is the blend for? Is it all Candela wrapper? What's the binder and the filler, Tyler?
The binder is Sumatra, and the filler is all Nicaraguan.
Nice.
Yeah, and but it's like we gave it to Mo's been here before. You probably mentioned him. His name is Gustavo Cura. He runs the Prosa Nixa, and now he runs Noxa, the factory. And he smoked it, and he's like, dude, if I were to smoke this blind, I wouldn't be able to tell this was a Candela. And he's like, this is really good. And then he usually like, he's more of a tobacco guy more so than like a cigar guy. And then he actually smoked the whole cigar. Like he's always like smoking different blends and different things. And he's more of like is this tobacco fermenting correctly? Is this, so for him to sit there and actually smoke a whole cigar, I'm like, okay, we got a winner here.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't believe how well it turned out. But we only did 2,000 because it's a Candela, and it's coming out in March. You guys are still frozen up there. I mean, you got a little heat wave today, but it's a tough time to buy cigars, January, February, even kind of getting into March. So it's a good timing for it to come out in the spring, and we just didn't want to do too many, but we should have did a few more. But I'm really excited about this one. I'm really, really excited.
Is that another one that you could make more of if it sells out really quickly?
Yeah, this one we could, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, man, is like when we came out with the verdigris or verdigris, whatever, if you want the French versus American pronunciation. But the thing is, man, is like we didn't intend it to be like limited edition. We just intended it to be limited quantity, in the sense that, hey, when we have the ability to make it, we'll make it. But since we can't promise it, then we're not going to commit to making it like a full-time deal, And the one thing about the projects with Tyler and I, man, is it allows us to completely geek out, nerd out, do some fun stuff, without, as he continues to build Viso Horny, and then as I continue to build Patina, we're not like, kind of cannibalizing our brands. We're not bastardizing our brand. Oh, here goes another one, here goes another Patina, or here's another Viso Horny. So, it allows us to just have fun with it, because, when you're dealing with the business end of it all the time, sometimes, if that makes sense. So, this allows us to remember why we got into this in the first place.
Yeah, and then with the Leprechaun Dust too is like this is a good outlet, kind of like, not to keep talking about Roma Craft, but they come out with something called the Craft Maquette every quarter. And it's like Skip will find a tobacco and he hasn't used it before, and he only bought X amount or whatever. So so it's like for us, it's kind of the same thing. Like we wanted to try Candela. So we're like, let's try Candela. And we tried a bunch of different blends, a bunch of different binders. And that's the cool thing about Noxa is, they primarily, they grow a shitload of tobacco, especially wrapper. And so like, to work with them, like there's a lot of stuff we can do, and they got a new Nicaraguan broadleaf coming out that we're really excited about. But it's just these cool little projects we can do. We can do barber poles, or we can do candela, we can do weird shapes. Like, I mean, we did two robustos, but like eventually we can do all kinds of different things. So that's like kind of our creative outlet. And then for me, like with having the full-time job at the airport and then working retail too, and it's like I can't have like a brand where I have a core line that's out all the time. I just don't have I can't visit all these shops, and especially if I want to keep my fiance around, I can't be gone all the time. So this is just a way for us to be creative. And honestly too, like this is funny, like I say it's kind of like me and Mo, kind of like the married couple who were trying to save the marriage by having a kid. So like I was living in Wisconsin, so we'd hang out all the time, and then I moved to Austin, and we kind of drifted apart. And it just happens, because I'm hanging out with the Roma guys every day. I'm helping there, and I'm just, you kind of like, and then I meet my fiance down here, and I'm working all this overtime. You kind of just drift apart, and we're like,
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. So, like, since we've started this, we talk every single day. I talk to two people every day, my fiance and Mo. Literally every day we talk. So that's
or
what
send pics
about.
No, that's good.
Mostly pics.
Yeah.
But that's the thing I'm most happy about, is that we've been able, and I've been able to learn so much from Mo, and I'm happy to see all the accolades he's getting, because he's doing it the right way. And some people look at it as they don't, but he does it. It's a slow, natural, Mo's not like coming out with a new cigar every month, a new LE, or here's the thing, like, look, I'm not going to say any names, but how many of these big companies come out with a core line and it's gone in a year?
Yeah.
All Mo's core line are still around. They're getting better every single year. That's the way to do it. You build the core line, and then eventually, he waited 5 years to come out with the LE, the anniversary cigar. So he's doing it the long, harder way. It's easier to do it the way I'm doing. Come up with a couple thousand, come up with a funny name, sell it, but he's doing it the right way. So it's just been a great opportunity to learn.
And obviously what you guys are doing is working, because it's selling out. I mean, if it was a garbage cigar, they wouldn't be selling out. But I mean, you can't get your hands on any of these.
So, and you get it the one time, but then they won't go back. But the first one turned out good, really good. And then another thing too is we aged that thing for 6 months after it was rolled.
Wow.
Like that's kind of, but with the combo of the wrapper and the binder, it needs that much time, and that's why I was really worried about it. And Mo's got a way better palate than me, so I mean, I really liked it, but with Mo, what works really good is like I do a lot of the creative stuff, and Mo does like he'll reel me in and be like, okay, that we got to do this, and we got like the numbers, and that's Mo does all that, and the kind of signing off, is together and everything. But it's a really good, and there's no egos in it. Like that's the thing too. Like a lot of these collaborations, people don't do them because there's a lot of ego involved, and I have no problem. That's one of my qualities is loyalty is one of my big things, and then kind of like being humble and just being appreciative of stuff. So like that's why we work so well together. Like we're not out there saying I did everything or he did everything. We both did it together.
How long have you been friends?
About a year. No.
Yeah. We just met in August.
Yeah, on this project. 2016 we met randomly. I was smoking cigars in Milwaukee, and then I would drive down to Chicago maybe once every 2 months, and then visit a shop. And then I strolled into 8 to 8, Casa Puros, and Mo was working there, and then it was funny because I'm like, oh, he's really nice, but he kept busting my balls a little bit, and I was kind of sensitive. So I'm like, he's cool, but I'm like, damn. And then like oddly enough, like 6 months later, I was in Chicago again, but I was visiting a different shop, and I was listening to Cigar Coop, and then Mo was on, and I hadn't seen him or even thought about him since, and I'm like, that sounds like the guy I met. Yeah, I'm like, that sounds like the guy I met at Casa Piros, and then I started working retail at that point. Like 6 months later, I started working retail, and then I brought him his brand, and that was in 2017, and then since then, we've been friends since 2017, and then the first time we went to Nicaragua together was August of 2019, and we've probably been together 6-7 times down there, 5-6 times.
Wow.
And I like to say this too, like when we're in Nicaragua, if you spend one day spending one day with somebody in Nicaragua is like spending a year with them in the States. Like it's like a weird connection where like, even like, yeah, this is a bunch of people, like, and you see them and then you're like, it's like a weird connection. I don't know if because gringos in another country or, but it's like, you just really get close to people, so.
It's like traveling to space. It's like the time goes by faster back to Earth.
Yeah. Like the COVID time warp where we all still think it's like 2021 or something like that. That's kind of what it's like. It's like you just. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, and you guys, from a collaboration standpoint, you guys sound like you've done it right. Because I heard a podcast once where the host was sort of grilling a brand owner about collaborations and going, well, what makes a collaboration a collaboration? And this, the brand owner was trying to explain it and not doing a very good job, where you two seem like you bounce ideas off of each other. You talk about the blends, you talk about it, the marketing, the packaging. So it's a true collaboration as opposed to, X brand saying, okay, we're going to do a collaboration with another brand. And then well, we're just going to do this and we're going to say it's a collaboration between the two of us or however. So we've seen them and you go, well, what's the collaboration on this thing?
Well, yeah. Well,
the main thing is we're in Nicaragua together doing it. I think a lot of these collaborations and that's kind of like one of my brands I'm coming out with soon is it's kind of like the whole blending through the mail thing. And that's not what me and Mo do. Me and Mo spend a lot of time down there, and there's no shortcut, and you can tell when the people aren't spending time down there. You can tell in the cigars they're not good. You can tell if they've been going down because you have to be down there. I mean, the stuff that can go wrong. That's why, it's just a lot of shit can go wrong. So you have to be down there and you have to remind them that you have a brand and because if you're just a faceless guy, they're not going to put the extra time into your stuff. They're not going to make sure they're using the right materials or but when you're down there and they see you and you like Mo, they have a big holiday party every year. And Mo is probably the biggest donator of everybody who has cigars made at Noxa, for what they do is they give gifts to everybody in the factory.
Wow.
And so it's like you have to build that relationship. And the only way to do it is by going down there. And then every time we go down there, we learn so much more. And it's just, you have to go down there. It's a bitch. I mean, I'm different. I love it. I love the travel part. I love getting away. But also I have a job where if I go away, like at the airport, I go away. It's not like when I come back, I got all that work to pick up. Like where Mo, if he comes down there, he's got all the other shit that he couldn't do when he was down there. So but you have to go down there, and that's me and Mo are blending in the same room. We're smoking individual leaves in the same room. We're bouncing ideas off. We're locked in a room for 8 hours a day, like literally. And then we'll go look at tobacco, but we come back to the room, go for lunch, come back to the room.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell the difference between like you said, when you go there and interact with the people that make the cigars, when somebody just orders from the United States at $5,000, 5,000 cigars, it's way different. Yeah, you're right.
But I like the term that Tyler just coined is collaboration by mail, because it is. I mean, you hear these people that say, "Oh yeah, I'm doing a collaboration," and they sent me 3 or 4, cigars to try out, and you're like, okay, well, that brand, whatever it is, isn't going to be sending you garbage stuff. They know what hey, these are the 4 or 5 that we like. We'll send these up north to see what they think. but they're not going to give you something going, oh yeah, this is a garbage cigar. They're not, maybe I'm wrong, but I can't picture them sending out a garbage cigar to go, here, do you like this? They've smoked it down there.
Well, what I think is what they'll do, some factories will do is the old switcheroo. They'll send you 5 cigars, but what they make you won't be one of those 5 cigars that you tried. They can easily swap out Viso for Seiko. They could easily make those switches, and you wouldn't even know because you're not down there. So, most people you couldn't even, if you were to lay out the 6 tobaccos in their cigar, the leaves, they wouldn't be able to tell you which is which. And so, yeah, you can be. There's a lot of that going on with the biggest factories too.
Yeah.
You guys, it's taught. It's so to Tyler's point too. Working on the actual cigar together helps a lot. That's a big one. I think in some of the collaborations we've seen, I'm not sure how involved the players were in the making of the cigars. So, but I don't know. I mean, and it's tough because Tyler and I have a lot of crossover in our palettes. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it much easier when you have extremes of differences in palette. That makes it harder. Yeah. And then when you into Tyler's point too about just, man, if you're doing this, it's like this is about the art of it. We truly enjoy the art side of it, not the business side sucks. Okay. Yeah. So man, for these projects, you get to step away and really just again, and I just said this a little bit ago, remind yourself why you did it in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so fun and so we're so passionate about it. And that's why you're willing to, hey man, I want to win a championship. If I want to go play with Jordan, I'm going to go play with Jordan. I mean, I know it's like kind of like the LeBron James thing, but we want to come up with something great versus just do it for money. It's not about money. If it was about money, we try to come up with 10,000 cigars at a time or whatever. I mean, it's about how much we truly love this.
Yeah. It's about quality. That's what it is.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Sammy Flo says it perfectly. Tyler and Mo create great cigars since they work together in person, similar to like when singers worked with other singers in a studio, not emailing tracks. Yeah, you guys. You guys understand each other's art form, and I think I think you see it, and I think you see it in the end result.
Yeah, and we have a lot in common, but also is, when I moved away, like. I've been down here for 4 years now, or almost 5 years. It's like, so moving away, I've changed a lot too, and he's changed a lot. So it's not like, it's like, just like, I'm like a yes man, dude. It's like, or, because Mo took me down there. Without Mo, I wouldn't know any of these guys I know down there, and so it's not like I'm just a mini Mo. I have my own stuff. And my own experiences, and especially for moving down here, it's like it's literally 2 different worlds too. And I live in Texas now, Austin, so it's just like it worked really well. And like I said, like it was really cool seeing the cigar on retail shelves and stuff like that. But honestly, like getting to talk to Mo more, and literally we text every day. Yeah. That's been the best part of it.
And to Tyler's point, man, that's why we decided to do the collaboration finally, because Tyler did do his own thing. He established himself because we like I said, man, we always want the best for your homies, right? And so Tyler established himself. Bam. All right, dude. Now let's work together.
Well, do you remember I asked you? I'm sorry to interrupt. I asked you, and you're like, bro, I've been waiting. What took you so long? I think I might have texted it to you. I'm like, why don't we do something together? And you're like, bro, you're saying it now? We've been, so because we've been going down there for 7 years. It's crazy to think about.
When you first started going down there with him, did you know that in the back of your mind you wanted to have your own cigar brand at some point?
No, and that's what people would, when I was working retail in Wisconsin, that's what they all thought. And I'm like, I honestly don't know what I want to do, but I'm like, I'm just going to travel and I'm going to network and meet people, and then whatever happens, So like I had a podcast, and I had I worked at a cigar company, worked the Patina booth, the Romacraft booth, and I've been a buyer at shows, so I've done like everything you can do. Now, if I could choose what I want to do, it would be to live in Nicaragua and blend cigars and stuff like that, but that's not realistic. So doing what I am now is perfect because I can keep my full-time job, and then I can do but I had no plan on doing this. It just kind of happened.
I mean, James Brown from Oveja Negra did it, and now he has his own factory. That's kind of crazy. How he left America and lives in Nicaragua now.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, if you want to have your own factory, dude, you got to live there. Period.
Or at least visit it. At least more than 5 times a month, or at least if you're gonna have a factory, right? You have to visit it constantly, honestly.
At least one. I mean, I don't know, man. If I had that big of an investment like that, I feel like you have to be there. I think you can come back to the States maybe 1 week a month, maybe. But I think it's tough, man. That's a tough deal. That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Unless you have somebody that is partnered with you that also goes down there where you guys switch off. In that way, that's different too. But if you're doing it like solo, like I'm the guy who owns this, I feel like you gotta be there.
Mike, you want to put that question from? Yeah, there it is.
Val wants to know if you're going to be at the Underground NFG event.
Oh no, not this year. I was there last year, helping the Roma boys. But with this new venture, I got to work Saturdays here. So yeah, a lot less
cigar lounge
and stuff like that for me. But it'll be worth it in the long haul.
Let's take a quick break here. Oh, go ahead, Marty.
One last question: when does the Leprechaun Dust ship? Like, when are we going to start seeing that in stores?
I will have a better idea this week, but probably within the next 2 weeks.
Before
St. Patrick's Day?
I sure hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
I don't even know when St. Patrick's Day is.
March 17th.
I believe it's the 17th.
17th,
Yeah. Awesome. Let's take a quick break here. We'll get some word from our sponsors, and then we're going to come back, and we got a little game to play. So we'll see how you guys do with this. So let's jump into this. Maybe. Here we go.
Step into luxury at Ultimate Cigar Lounge, where passion meets perfection. Discover a world of premium cigars, hand-selected from the finest tobacco regions. From bold beginners to seasoned aficionados, our curated collection delights every palate. Grab a cigar from our amazing selection, pair it with freshly brewed coffee or fine spirits, and sit back and relax in an atmosphere of elegance and warmth. Ultimate Cigar Lounge, your haven for unforgettable moments. Visit us today and ignite your senses. Ultimate Cigar Lounge, located in Villa Park, Illinois. Open daily.
This episode of the Chi-Town Cigar Podcast is brought to you by Aganorsa Leaf Cigars, where cigars begin exactly where they should, with tobacco. Grown from authentic Cuban seed tobacco on Aganorsa's own farms in Nicaragua, these cigars are built with flavor, balance, and craftsmanship. No gimmicks, no shortcuts. From the first light to the final draw, you taste the difference when the leaf comes first. Aganorsa Leaf. The leaf is our strength. I can't even talk today. But what else is new? Here we go.
Looking for the ultimate eyewear experience in Chicagoland? Discover Eyewear Fix, your premier eyewear store for over 28 years. From sunglasses to sports glasses to safety gear, we've got it all at every price point. Bring your prescription, and we'll handle the rest. Our appointment-only office offers a private, concierge-style experience tailored to your busy schedule. Call or text Chris at 630-853-4167 to book your visit and see why Eyewear Fix surpasses expectations. Eyewear Fix, where style meets precision. Get your fix today.
All right, we're back. So, Marty, I will turn the rest of the show over to you. I'm going to sit back here, drink my my Yellowstone, and smoke a cigar while you lead us in this crazy.
All right. So we thought of a little game we could play just to have some fun. And I've got a little intro. We'll play that, and then we'll talk about the game.
Now, welcome to the Newly Blend Game. And now for your host. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Newly Blend Game. Settle down, you wild bunch. Who's ready to play?
You remind me of Michael Hurtlock.
Oh,
That's
man.
great. So, are you guys familiar with the Newlywed Game? You ever watch
Yeah, I
it?
think so.
Vaguely.
They would get all these newlyweds together. I think like four sets of newlyweds. They would send one of the spouses backstage, and they would ask the other person a question, and they would have to write down their answer. Then they bring the other people back, and they'd ask them the same question and see if they matched.
Oh boy.
So we're going to do the same thing.
All right.
We're going to start out easy, and what I'll do is I'll alternate between you guys. So I'll ask the question to one of you, and then the other one has to write down their answer before the other one answers.
Okay.
Then we'll see if you guys match.
All right.
So it's the honor system. You could change your answer.
Pen.
We trust you. Yeah, no pencil.
Yeah.
All right. So should we flip a coin to decide who starts first? I don't have a coin.
Yeah,
It's okay. I'll be the guinea pig.
You're
we
going
go.
first.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you first, and so Mo, Tyler, you write the answer down that you think it's going to be. So Mo,
Mhm.
what is Tyler's favorite movie? I should have had some like background music.
I don't think I can mention it. Okay.
Horrible movies.
Yeah.
Only R-rated or
Yeah. Or below. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I honestly don't know. I don't think we've ever discussed this, but I'm just gonna go with Home Alone.
Oh,
Home Alone.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
I did drive by the Home Alone house. That's in Chicago.
it is.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winnetka. Pulp Fiction, that's great.
And, wow.
No points on that round. So
Mo's heartbroken.
next will be, I'll ask Tyler the question, and Mo, you have to write it down.
All right.
So Tyler, what is Mo's favorite band?
Oh shit. Okay, I'm going with Chief Keef because he's in Chicago.
Keith.
Chief Keef.
I don't know about that.
I'm as much as I am into drill music, you guys ready for the answer?
Yep.
Chevelle.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Tyler, you're real big into music. I saw that in one of your interviews. What's your favorite genre of music?
Pretty much anything that Justin Vernon does. He's part of he's in a band called Bon Iver, and they're based out of Eau Claire. So that's my favorite.
Oh.
He's my favorite artist. So he's in a lot of projects, but I like Tame Impala. Like Travis Scott, the Postal Service, The Who was always growing up. I love The Who. and Pink Floyd probably. I'm all over the place, and I love rap, like Notorious B.I.G., Tupac,
Mhm.
Both Thugs and Harmony.
Man,
Oh,
he's
hell
gonna like Saturday nights at Ultimate with the '90s R&B.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm too old.
Oh, a lot of grunge too, like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden.
Yeah. hell
Like
yeah.
that's what I like. I remember driving around, my dad driving us as kids and listening to Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains. Yeah.
Wow.
Pearl Jam's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pearl Jam is great.
If you ever get a chance to see them at Wrigley Field, you should go do that. It's a good show.
Big Cub fan.
Yeah.
All right, next question. So this question is for Mo. So Mo, if Tyler could only pair one drink with cigars forever, what would it
This
be?
one I think. This one I know.
I'll write it down.
Monster Energy.
Monster Rehab.
Wow.
There we go. All right,
Very close. Very close.
Mo gets a point.
Mo's on the board.
Does
Mikey,
Monster pair well with a lot of cigars?
Yeah. Well, it's like this one I really like is half lemonade, half tea.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Any kind of
yeah.
tea is like the best for cigars.
I am pairing a Ghost raspberry cream with my.
Wow.
So this was a limited edition flavor, man. So anywhere I found it, I bought it. So I've been slowly trickling through, going through them. So like on a night like this, that's special. I break one of those out, and I have it. But yeah, dude, like energy drinks in general, a lot of them go really, really good with cigars.
And then when we're in Nicaragua, we drink a lot of Nespressos. So I actually bought one for the house and one for the shop here.
Oh
So
man, that's
I'm
probably
drinking-
great.
Yeah.
Especially with the Connecticut patina. Oh, coffee and Connecticut patina is so good together.
Oh, that's the Churchill, Connecticut's my favorite.
yes.
Have either of you tried Gene Simmons' new line of soda, Moneybag Soda?
No, I've heard about it.
It's and here's my shameless plug, but Aganorsa teamed up with him,
Oh yeah.
so they do a lot of pairings, and he's got a blood orange that
Okay.
with the validation, the La Validation. It's crazy how good that thing pairs. So, but it's funny to have Gene Simmons talking about Aganorsa leaf cigars. It's really wild.
So when you said Gene Simmons, the first person who came to my mind was the fitness dude, and I know that's not who you're talking about. And I was like, wow, I didn't peg that guy as a cigar smoker. He's since passed. What was his name? Gene
Simmons.
No, Gene Simmons was Kiss.
It was Simmons something.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. There we go. Yeah,
I can't believe I said Gene Simmons.
Yeah, Gene Simmons. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there you go.
So Mo has a point.
Rain's jumping in.
There you go. Thanks, Wayne.
All right. So next question is for Tyler. So Tyler, if Mo could ban one cigar term forever, what would it be?
Oh,
Wait for him to write it down before you
Hold on. No, yeah.
answer.
a term. I don't know if the term, but the open face selfie, open mouth cigar selfie, maybe.
Yeah.
Open mouth cigar selfie.
I can't think. I know there's something, but I can't. I can't think of anything. Yeah, I can't think of one.
Okay.
We'll throw some terms out for you.
Yeah,
Stick.
Stick. Oh yeah, stick. That's definitely one. That is one. That's a nice stick. All right.
Yeah.
You going
What's
with
the
that?
answer?
Yeah. Tasty treat.
Oh, that.
Tasty
Yeah. See, I
treat.
knew there was something.
Really?
I can't remember it.
You don't like that, huh?
So that actually that became popularized like 2 years, no, more than that, man, like 5 years ago, probably. you were hearing it more. And now that's been replaced by banger. This is a banger. That's a banger. Oh, bro, that's a banger.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is kind of like an older one. Tasty treat. I generally, man, and this is gonna sound really. I don't necessarily care for when people refer to cigars as smokes, like, oh, I'm bringing my smokes with me, because I feel like that's like a cigarette term.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine like a lung dart, like someone's about to take a pack of lung darts.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like,
I like it's a good smoke.
yeah, that's completely, this is a great smoke, but oh man, you're gonna bring your smokes with you? Like, dude, no, I'm not bringing the fucking Marlboros. Okay?
Yeah, I really hate the word. It's a banger. The banger is.
It's everywhere. A banger. It's a banger, dude.
All bangers.
Mike's busy in the background. He's rewriting his script for the Capone cut later.
Capone cut.
Funny because I don't know, but Jim Rodriguez from Cigar Snob. Oh, that's his line. It's a tasty treat. Let's fire up this tasty treat. So it's just, I'm like, oh, okay, but yeah.
Man, we used to talk about it on the Sultans of Smoke when I was podcasting still, and there was a few more that used to like
putting it to bed, putting it to rest, or resting it, or
I'm gonna tuck it back in my humidor. I'm gonna tuck it back. Like, what the fuck is this? Like a little kid you're putting to bed? I mean,
put in a little bed.
Yeah, wrap it.
Hey, hold on. I treat my cigars like like little. I talk to them and like, how you doing? You gotta do this sometimes, Mo.
Teddy, that's a little weird, man. You're probably gonna want help on that. But
most of us figured out that Teddy.
But I want to give Teddy a compliment here, guys, if we can, before we get on to the next thing. Outside of some people that I've known or retailers I've dealt with for a long time, Teddy's the first newer patina retailer that I've met where I see this passion in him, man, that like I have not seen in a retailer for a long time. Like, it has become very atypical.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to Ultimate and we nerded out, man, and he was showing me all the different cigars they carry, and I was like, this is like real top tier nerd shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is like the type of guy that I love and I miss in the industry. And now with Tyler back in the industry, like, I feel like now there's two very like nerdy, awesome, I miss that in the industry, man. I miss going to shops and nerding out. And it's not just about price point, and it's not just about does it sell or does it move, or like, man, I love cigars. I wanted these cigars. And so yeah, man, Teddy, I just wanted to say
thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. Awesome. And we'll talk about it when you come on March 20th. But I have put bets before.
21st. March 21st.
Yeah, 21st.
March 21st. Yeah. So I keep thinking Friday because I made the flyer already. I have to change it because I make it Saturday. So,
dude, like, what an asshole! That guy from Patina didn't even show up.
No, I have not put it out yet. But it's I 100% support Patina, and since I found out about Patina and been here for 3 years, and people coming in like, yeah, Patina, I'm like, what is that? And we talked about it. It's just, it's. I had put bets. So like I talked before. I don't know if I talked to the episode, but I talked to the guys, and we'll talk about face to face when I see you. It's from the bigger brands, the Connecticut. I'm like, hey, try this one. Try the Patina Connecticut. And tell me this is not better than the other one. We're not gonna mention brands, but it's. Listen, I love quality premium tobacco, and Patina has that, dude. And it's a hands down. So
thank you, bro.
21st, guys.
Don't let them light you up, Teddy.
It's legal in.
Listen, if they come the 20th Friday, guess what? I introduced them to Patina right there. I have them on the shelf. So
you better have some else set aside.
Man,
hey, guess what? I'll run the deal two days in a row.
There you go.
There you
Let's
go,
do
man.
it. So
I love
First multi-day event.
Teddy's rocking a reefer with a patina band on it. He's like, yeah, man, I got the Habano right here. Yeah,
It's a good
Teddy.
smoke.
Yeah.
Just remember, there's no cannabis.
Yeah.
that's funny.
All right, Marty.
All right, next question is for Mo.
Yeah.
So Mo, what is the wildest business decision that Tyler has ever made?
Oh man, that's
Ooh.
that's in my opinion.
You got to wait for Tyler to write his answer down before you give.
Oh yeah, okay.
Tyler's trying to think of which wild one's Mo going to bring up.
Yeah.
Oh,
He won't. Well, business. I don't know this. He won't know this one, but it's a cigar business or just like Oh, here it is. But he won't know this one either. But I'm writing it down so I can talk about it.
Okay.
All right. My first answer was I traded a Volkswagen bus to somebody.
I didn't.
Wait, you gotta guess it. You guess it.
Yeah.
You're right.
So there was this Nigerian prince that Tyler had met through email, and yeah, no, I'm kidding. I was gonna say, looking at everything we went through and still deciding to do the cigar business, but obviously that's not the answer.
After the tariffs, yeah,
and all of it. So yeah, Tyler, what is it, man?
I was working retail, and Leprechaun came out with one-off, and you had to buy 21 boxes of it, and I didn't know how much they were, so I said, "Yeah, we'll do the buy-in," and then they were all like fucking $12 to $30, and this was like in 2019 when all cigars were under 10. So we sat on those fucking cigars. They probably still have them there, but it was bringing in one-off. And I liked them, but they were just too expensive. I couldn't sell them.
oh man. Yeah, that. I wonder how many times that happens in a cigar lounge. All of a sudden, goes, "Oh, this is a great idea. Let's buy this." And next thing you know, you've got them sitting on the shelf for the next 3 years.
Well, and then you couldn't try them. There was no samples. It would just say, "Hey, buy 21 of them." And I'm like,
There's always a way to sell them.
Yeah.
Teddy's always pulling out. Every time I go see Teddy, he's got some like 6 or 8-year-old cigar that's been in their humidor that he's got stashed away that he always ends up getting one.
Yeah, some of the older Aganorses. Oh yeah, I'm hiding those. Mike found them. He's like, "You think you can hide them from me?"
Yeah.
So you had Cigar Irv, what's his name? Irv, right? Was he your broker for Aganorsa for a while? Or did
He was now. Yeah, he retired, or either he retired. He has some health problems, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, some health problems, and now it's Joshua Scarver.
Yep.
A great guy.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Because he also carries now Principal Cigars and also Aladino cigars.
Yeah.
Aladino.
Wayne is insinuating that it was Tyler that was the streaker at the Super Bowl.
No, they were actually they wanted.
They actually don't have a thing long enough to cut.
To cover, the center.
Yeah.
They wanted. They were looking for people to go out and work in San Francisco for the weekend, but I couldn't do it because of this job. But I'm like, that would have been cool to go out there because a couple of my friends from work went to the game, but they were out there working.
Wow.
At the airport, in the Frisco airport.
Nice. We should talk about the Super Bowl because I know we have some people who really want to rub it in that the Seahawks won. Val being one of them.
Yeah, Val was on board. I was on board.
Yeah. Honest question. Wasn't the most not the most boring, but it was kind of boring, right?
Yeah.
It was hella boring.
I can't believe the Patriots didn't try. I feel like it's just.
It reminded me when the Bears played the Patriots, back in the Super Bowl. I mean, it was just like the Bears dominated them, and the Patriots was like,
I think they just got outclassed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I saw a statistic where the Seahawks blitzed the least amount, I think, in the NFL all during the regular season. It was like 5% or 6. No, I'm sorry. It was 19% of the time they blitzed. During the Super Bowl, they blitzed 36% of the time. They almost doubled the amount of blitzing they did against the second-year quarterback.
Yeah.
With a horrible offensive line. But
with a horrible, I mean. So.
Another thing, there was like no superstars in that game. Like, who was the biggest player? And I know I'm getting old, but it's like, and I don't follow sports like I used to, but like, I didn't. Was Drake May the biggest name there? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
And if you notice, through the whole season, the Patriots, in the end of Super Bowl, they finally had a good team to play with. Like, they had a very easy schedule throughout the 2025 season. It showed that on Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Redskins the year before, they were frauds too. They had the easiest schedule too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the NFL does that stuff on purpose to keep the competitive balance, and it's like, well, then that's how you get mediocre teams go far into the play or get to the playoffs even.
Yeah, exactly.
The top NFL game, top-rated Watts inning for 2025-2026 season was the Bears versus Rams, because Bears bring money to NFL, and it's true.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, so congratulations, Val, on your team winning the most boring Super Bowl ever. All right, so next question is for Tyler. So, Tyler, if you swapped cigar brands with Mo for one day, what's the first thing you would change?
I think Mo knows this.
Yeah.
Ready?
Right. Yeah,
I've been telling. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
no, I guess because you wrote it down.
Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad.
I've been telling Mo to come out with an event-only cigar forever.
Yes.
So if I were Mo, I'd come up with an event-only cigar because he's doing these events, and the owner of the company's there. I want something special. I don't want another ashtray. I want a 3-pack of something only you smoke.
That's a great idea, dude.
I mean, it's easy for me to say because it costs me nothing, but that's what I learned. I'm like, I give everybody ideas, and then people come to me ideas. I'm like, that sounds really expensive, and I don't know if I can do that. So I can understand why people, but yeah, I would come up with event only. In my one day.
So that was not my guess. I thought Tyler was gonna mess with me and be like, dude, you need to redo the Maduro. That was my answer.
What?
Oh,
No.
No. Don't
do that. No.
Because man, I do want to talk about that cigar for a minute.
Yeah.
It was, man, how do I say, like, so I just smoked one yesterday, actually, and this one was, so I like to go back and smoke my different vintages, like trying to sound fancy here. And this one was from 2022 or I can't remember because my distributor sent it to me. And I remember because I like to keep them. So at the distribution, I have different ones from different eras, right? Or if you want to call it. So yeah, this one still had the single band on it. So it had to have been 21. And man, it was just like so smooth and whatever. And the biggest mistake I made with that cigar was how I brought it to market. We talk about like real talk and real whatever. Like you go back and do something differently. And I should have explained the purpose of the cigar better. And I did that. I've done that with subsequent because I kind of learned my lesson. At that time, that was my third release ever in 4 years of the brand, or 5 years at the time. And it was right during COVID. But it was always meant to be like a smoother Maduro, right? Approachable for all, so like it could appeal to multiple people. And I think I did a really bad job of explaining that. And so when people think of Maduro, they think, oh my God, it's going to blast my head off and whatever, but it doesn't. It's not meant to be that, And now the Oro de Nicaragua broadleaf, that's going to be more like that end of the spectrum. But the Maduro was really, man, just like look, there are people paying $30 for Maduros from big names right now that smoke just like that cigar.
Exactly.
It's a great
Absolutely.
And that's all I'm going to say about it. But it was on me because I did such a poor job of explaining the vision and the goal behind the cigar. And that was a lesson learned, man, big time.
It's funny you say that because on Smoke Night Live this past Friday, Steve Saka was on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he was talking about your brand, but he was saying specifically what you just said. He goes, there was a brand that put out a cigar that didn't properly explain. They were
known for heavier cigars.
Exactly. And they didn't explain
cigar.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Patina's obviously not known for heavy cigars, but yes, I understand. Yeah.
I have a guess about who he was talking about, Mike.
Sure.
I think it was Skip's company, Chromacraft. I think it was the Baca, the Cameroon.
Oh yeah,
they came out with, because they're known for the big heavy hitter Neanderthals and stuff.
Oh,
maybe the Baca didn't sell as well. I like that cigar actually.
No, the problem with the Baca, and I heard Saka talk about the Baca, or me and him have talked about it, was it's so hard to get Cameroon. But the La Maestranza is the newest one from Roma, and that's like a more of a medium body Maduro, but they already have they have a Neanderthal, which is like full strength, full body, and then they came out with that La Maestranza. But maybe he was talking about La Maestranza, but Baca was always going to be a limited thing because of the Cameroon, just like the Intemperance BA is that Brazilian Alparaca is really hard to get, and it takes forever to ferment. So like when Skip first moved down there, Jonathan Jew told him, don't ever use Brazilian Alparaca, and Skip's like, I'm going to use that. And but it's just a hard tobacco to get, and it takes forever to ferment. And it got really expensive.
Somebody gave me a Baca from back in the day, and it's delicious.
Yeah, Baca's really good.
Very good.
Sammy Flo's got a question for you, Mo. Does Patina make samplers?
Man, so yes, that was another disaster. So we, another, again, lesson learned, man. You guys like me are going to shoot you straight about the business side of it, right? Okay, there's no sugarcoating. We tried to come out with samplers, I think 2022 when I released the Sumatra. To stay competitive price-wise, the only way I could do it was in Robustos, right? And it just never took off the way I wanted it to. I mean, we still offer them a little bit to retailers, but I've been really phasing it out. Now, typically, retailers will create their own samplers for whatever. Like I know, well, I don't want to mention any names because I don't want to show like favoritism or anything like that. But there's some online sites that have Patina samplers. But yeah, and some retailers that still really like them. But the sampler crowd is used to getting Toros, and they're used to getting larger cigars and at a very cheap price point. For a lot of companies, that's a loss leader. When you're a small brand, it's really tough to have a loss leader. Like there can't be the word loss in anything because your profit margins are so slim to begin with, right? So anyway, but yeah, I know that's a long-winded answer to your question, but
so I
guess the answer is depends on where you're at.
Search out some vendors who offer a sampler.
Yeah.
Hey, so listen, March 21st, you gotta do a sampler for Ultimate, okay? And we're gonna do an event cigar. So let's.
There you go. All right, Marty. What else we got?
They'll do that on the 20th, Teddy.
Yeah, there you go, on the 20th.
Yeah. Well, shit. Now I'm getting confused again.
All right. Next question is for Mo. So, Mo, if Tyler was a cigar blend, what would be the wrapper?
Ooh.
Oh man. Okay. So
gotta wait for Tyler.
I know what it wouldn't be. If Tyler were a cigar blend, what would be the wrapper? Man, that's tough because
It's in the Corojo, Connecticut.
yeah. Tyler's interesting in that sense, and because he likes so much different stuff. But I'm gonna go with a Connecticut broadleaf.
That I went with San Andreas.
Okay.
Really?
That's my favorite.
My fiance her family's from Mexico, and I like Latinas.
Yes.
But broadleaf would be San Andreas and Maduro.
He rated.
Connecticut broadleaf's number 2.
Can't take him anywhere.
No.
Actually, I got
No.
The after show.
Yes.
yeah, the Patreon.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Next question is for Tyler. So Tyler, what is the most expensive cigar that Mo has in his humidor?
Ooh.
I don't even know the answer to that.
Take a guess.
Mo, take a guess.
Yeah, no kidding. This is gonna be a double guess.
How big is your humidor at home?
Oh man, I just have tubs.
That's not even. That's a real
How
cigar
many
smoker
cups?
grab.
How many do I have?
Yeah.
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, I have a lot of my own stuff, and then plus other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta think about
The Cooliador.
Oh, he's
The poor man's humidor.
Yeah, I used to use tubs, guys.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Tubs. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
You can fit a lot of cigars in those.
And it's a great way to store them for a long time.
And you
Absolutely,
you
man.
get lost really easily because you can't see them.
That's the tough part, the organizational aspect. But
Unless
Alright,
you
you
know
got
what
your
you're
answer?
putting in these tubs. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's got to be a Davidoff year or something or other. I was gonna say a Cuban, but he bought them before they got 10 times more expensive. But probably a Davidoff year or something or other.
Year of the something or other.
this is I think this is gonna be like a half point for Tyler. So if we were to inflation adjust, it would be a Cuban. I think if we were to not inflation adjust, then it's probably like year of the whatever horse monkey. But I think in today's dollars, based on what's happened with the market, the most expensive cigar I have is the Libertad, which is the Bolivar that they make for La Casa del Habanos.
Wow. Nice.
But I bought those again. I mean, way before. Yeah,
What's the rarest cigar you have?
probably the Talisman Cohiba from 2017.
Wow.
I got my paws on a femur.
Oh wow, yeah.
So that's got to be my that or not to name drop, but Nick Walilo gave me a box of El Owense from the first run.
Wow.
So that's pretty rare. And he gave me a couple Joe Rogan cigars, but I don't know how many he makes of those. But yeah,
What's
I was
a
just thinking.
What is a femur?
Oh, a femur is like it's like
Not-
this big.
Leg bone? Yeah.
It's a huge,
Wow.
huge cigar. They made
That's
like
woody.
50 of them or 100 of
Wow.
them like 10 years ago, and they go for like $1,200 to $1,500.
Who made them?
Roma
Okay.
crap. Yeah. The femur.
What about you guys? What's your guys' most expensive or?
It's about to be the Opus X from
Yeah.
the Great Smoke this year. It was like a $60
Oh, yeah.
cigar. I bought
Is it?
a box of those.
Is that the Temple Oro or whatever? I think.
It's a special blend that Carlito did for Abe for his 20.
Great Smoke.
Yeah, the Great Smoke. Is it the 20?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. He just they just went on sale. last week.
Yeah, I've got the Tatuaje Anarchy, so that's probably. I mean, yeah. So
I got a box of those when they were $13 a pop.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
when they re-released them like for the third time.
Wow. Nice.
Teddy?
I got a few of them. I got Byron. I have Opus X Purple Rain. I got some Cubans from like 2017. Some Padrones of the 8th, the 50th anniversary. It's 8 since it came out. What's it? 4 years ago came out, I believe. And I still have 2 left. I have the original. It's not expensive, but the original Perdomo 2001 vintage, the little ones that I found here. Yeah, that I found here at Ultimate when I first started working in 2023. And I was like, I looked underneath. It was all in the dark. I'm like, no way. It's like, this is one of the first Perdomo cigars. I was like, so yeah, I got a few in the collection.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. And I still have a closed box of Perdomo Noir from 2006 in my humidor. Yeah.
Hey,
Listen, I'm telling you, it's like a Trinum. Like, I probably have issues, like you said. Maybe I need a doctor.
I don't think there's any maybe about it today.
He needs a doctor, all right.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last set of questions. So Mo, this question is for you.
Yep.
What is Tyler's funniest moment from a past cigar trade show?
Oh man.
Wait, you gotta wait.
Yeah. My bad.
Write this down.
Yeah, he already knows.
So far, Mo has 2 points, right? I think
One,
two.
I think.
I said two.
Just one to half. Yeah.
One and a half.
Okay.
All right. The time somebody wanted to fight me.
You want to fight you or bite you?
Fight me.
Maybe both.
We got to hear this one.
No, it was just a misunderstanding on both parties.
Yeah.
I get that every
like,
day.
What the fuck happened? I left for a second, and you guys are at each other's throats or whatever. We both apologized, so we're good now. And he's a shop. He works at a shop, and he brought in our collaboration, so we're good.
Yeah, we're Gucci.
He's a great dude. I think I sent him a friend request on Facebook, maybe.
That's when you know the water's under the bridge. I'm going to send you a friend request on Facebook.
Yeah, right. Dude, let me tell you guys, man, sometimes I miss Facebook and stuff like that because I don't have it. And I haven't had it for many years. But then I like hear some of the stories from Facebook. I'm like, yeah, man, it's just better. Even if I miss some of the connection stuff,
What? So was that the answer? Did he?
Yeah, that is the answer. Yeah, that's yeah. That one was pretty easy. That was like, yeah. It's not every day that happens.
I think I fucked up wait. Was I supposed to? No, who wrote it down? Oh yeah.
You wrote it down. You're okay.
You're okay.
Yeah.
But
then you answered it. So
you can tell by Mo's reaction. You had guessed what he had said. So
yeah. I still think about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm good. I like to joke around a lot, and I always like think I'm good at telling if somebody, kind of like when someone comes in the shop and sometimes they want to know about cigars, sometimes they just want to get their shit and go.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with like busting balls, like, you know, and I wasn't even really, so that's why I remember, because I'm like, how can I misread a situation so bad? Like, I've never done that before ever.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why.
Nice.
All right, last question is for Tyler. So Tyler, if Mo got stuck on a long and bumpy drive between Esteli and Jalapa, what would he do to pass the time?
Oh, actually.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
I would say probably smoke a cigar and eat a beef jerky and protein bar. He brings a little snack pack with him.
Survival pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penguin survival pack.
And he gets to sit shotgun too, so he always gets to sit up front. So maybe take a nap also.
Nice.
So I had smoke and sleep. So Tyler pretty much hit that on the head.
Nice.
Not at the same time.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done that. We've done the Managua Esteli drive a lot, and that's about 2.5 hours. Yeah. I once drove from. I've been all over Nicaragua, but I went from Esteli to San Juan del Sur in a little fucking rental, a taxi, but it was like a Ford Pinto or something like that, and it took us 7 hours, and it's like a 4-hour drive. It was awful, but it's like it's weird because it goes by fast, or it doesn't go by fast, but it doesn't feel like 7 hours because you're just like you're smoking cigars, you're looking out the window, and it's so fascinating seeing everything, and it really makes you like. And that was kind of the story for one of the cigars. Like before we called it Verdigris, we were going to call it something else, but it's like driving through the mountains and then seeing like a motorcycle with like a mom and a dad and 2 kids on it, and it just kind of makes you appreciate what you have. But also it made me think, I'm like, dude, I'm from central Wisconsin, a small little town. I have family who've never even left Wisconsin, and I'm here in Esteli, where it's crazy to think about, because it's a whole nother world, and man, I love it down there. If I could move down there, I would in a heartbeat.
Nice.
Guys, and this is the thing that really bugs me sometimes about what cigars are in like the US or even other parts of the world. When you're there, man, and it's such a humble place, like something about like people talk about, oh, there's like, yes, there is money in the cigar industry, right? And that's typically the bigger brands. And there are, obviously you have to have a certain level of income and whatever to be able to enjoy cigars. So I get that, and it's part of it. And it is considered a luxury good, luxury item, whatever you want to call it. But the cigar industry from the other part of it is so humble and is so beautiful, man. And going down to places like Nicaragua, like over the years, man, like it has stripped away a lot of like the materialism that I think we grow up with and we've been ingrained with. And man, a lot of the stuff like I used to care about, like cars or this or that, money or clothes, like I just don't give a crap about that stuff. Like it just doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And like to Tyler's point, man, when you see people like struggling like that or whatever, it puts a lot into perspective, man, and just like being thankful for everything you have. And I thank God every day, man, like for everything, and all that materialism and all that other stuff, none of that stuff matters,
Yeah. Steve Saka, again, Friday night on Smooth Night Live, shared, because they were talking about the way he ranked just in 2025 and some of the stuff. And he was talking about, he went and shared every list that he was mentioned on, he shared on his Facebook. And somebody said, well, why do you do that? And he said, well, I do it more for the people in Nicaragua. Because a lot of those people follow me on Facebook, so they can see that the work that they're doing is being recognized up here, because that encourages them that, hey, what you're spending hours on doing is being recognized up in the States. And I think that's like you were saying, we forget that people want to get that little pat on the back going, hey, look, what you've been rolling for the last year, the people up north are really enjoying it. And so your hard work is paying off, and thank you very much for it. And I think in America, we forget about the thank yous way too much. We forget about what you do. Instead it's, well, you get a paycheck, you should be happy. And it's like, well, wait a minute, what about the simple thank you? I appreciate what you're doing. And I think Saka does a good job. I'm sure you guys do the same thing. But it's like you hear something from that and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about those people that are down there that are rolling.
They're 100%, man. I mean, those are really the superstars behind it. I mean, really, they're everything. And for Tyler and I don't know. I mean, we got to spend a whole week with Steve Saka, and he's a fascinating person.
Mhm.
I don't know how other brands operate when they're there, or other brand owners or whatever. I really don't. I've only been there with Steve Saka and Ian from Dapper at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
And who are both great guys and whatever. But like, I do know that when Tyler and I are there, we always try to keep it like light, serious but light. Like, we're all business, but you don't got to be an asshole about being about all business.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think people respect that in the end too, man, because like there's a recognition that without them, none of this is possible.
Right. Exactly.
And you have to recognize that.
Yep.
And they're so talented. A lot of it's incredible, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's fantastic.
So that was the Newly Blend game.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of fun. I think Mo won, although there's no prize. So
Oh,
The prize is getting to spend time with you guys. You kidding?
There you go. And then you get to spend time with Teddy on the 21st, I guess, or whatever day.
Yeah, apparently whatever.
20th.
Yeah, the week of the 20th. So.
Yeah, you can come the 20th, and then we could chill on the 20th. It's more chill than the
There you go.
availability the 21st.
Right.
Well, guys, we really appreciate you taking time out. An hour and a half of your time, and I know it's precious to you guys, and especially, Tyler, you're getting ready to jump into a whole new world in there. So being a partner in a lounge is a lot of work, believe me. So we're excited. I keep checking. There's a store just a little bit east of me that will be getting the Leprechaun Dust. So I can't wait to be able to run over there and pick it up and try
You
it
will
out.
not be disappointed.
What's that?
You
What's
will not
the
be
that?
disappointed. Oh, sorry.
Tobacco Land.
Oh,
over there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Jerry, man.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
so
that.
I'll be able
They are
to-
so awesome.
Be able to run over there and pick it up and take my hour and a half drive to.
Yeah, man. Jerry,
Worth it.
I don't know if you've ever, dude, Jerry, he was my third customer in the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I met him at the gym, and we just started. He had a cigar
really?
shirt on. Yeah, no, this is how I became friends with Jerry. And you could ask him about this when you see him. He was at the gym on the treadmill doing cardio. I don't know why people do cardio. That's crazy. But he was doing cardio, and I thought, like, this guy's mentally ill. And then I'm like, but no, I'm kidding. But he had a cigar shirt on, and I'm like, oh, man, what do you know about cigars or whatever? And he goes, oh, I own a cigar shop in Indiana. We just started talking cigars. And man, we've been friends ever since. That was before I launched Patina, man. That was
Oh, wow.
I was in the process of launching Patina. So it was like 2016, I think. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small
Yeah, so
world.
I can't wait. I can't wait to take a trip out there and pick those up. And
It's gonna be also
Honestly, guys,
Casa, right? Casa's gonna have it too, right?
Yeah, Casa will have it.
Okay.
But it honestly is it's a good cigar, man. It's actually, I remember, it's funny when you talk about a wrapper that you're using a wrapper that you're trying to hide. It's kind of funny how that works, right?
It is.
We want to make a cigar so it doesn't taste like this wrapper. But
Yeah.
that's what makes it fun, And I think just having people experience it, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a really, really good cigar.
awesome.
any other big announcements or things you got coming up that you want to talk about?
So Mo broke it. We're doing another run of the Verdigris in the OG size. And then we're working on a Maduro, and I think we were really struggling with it. And then they randomly brought in this tobacco. I'm like, why didn't you guys have this? I didn't know you guys had this, And we had been working on this fucking cigar for Mo. It's been even
2 years.
before even the regular Verdigris. We were always fucking around, and I was getting frustrated. I'm like, we cannot, but we do tweak after tweak, and then we found a different Maduro wrapper, and I'm like, and then all three of us were smoking it. The guy who distributes our cigars, he was down there with us, and we all smoked it to the nub. We're like, this is fucking good. So now we're waiting on more samples because it was like towards the like day 3 or 4 of us down there, so they didn't have time to make us samples for us to be ready then, or to bring back with us, because we like to smoke them in stages, see how they are after a month, 2 months, 3 months. Because basically, when you roll a cigar, you have to really wet the wrapper, and so you have like a week to smoke it. After a week, all that humidity all that water and humidity that was in the wrapper starts to bleed into the binder and filler. So then it goes through the sick period. So you can't touch it for a month.
Okay.
After that. So you have like kind of like 2 days minimum, 2 to 3 days after it's rolled to smoke it. And then you have to wait a month. But so we got that coming out, or we're working on that. But we have the verdigris redux. I forgot, we had a name for it, right? I'll have to look at it, but we came up with a cool name. And then for me, I have a project with Oveja Negra. It's called Ligador Fantasma, which is Ghost Blender, basically in Spanish. And because Gurkha will sue you if you have Ghost in any way. Mm-hmm. So, and then they used to have a cigar they made for what's that big wine place or alcohol place?
Total Wine.
But the Chicago one.
Benny's.
Oh, Benny's.
So they had a cigar called Phantasma made by Gurkha, but they abandoned that trademark. So then I'm going to do Ligador Phantasma, and that's with Oveja Negra. It's going to be a barber pole. And then me and Skip and Alex, the guy who he buys tobacco for Roma Craft, we worked on our Viso Horny. It's called Post Nut Clarity. So that's a 4 3/4 or 4.5 by 56, and that one I'm really excited about. And then I'll show you guys some artwork here real quick. This is for the Ligador Phantasma. So it's a ghost, and he's smoking a cigar, and he's looking at
That's nice.
leaf. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Very
and
nice.
then let me show you one more, the Post Nut Clarity. This one I'm still tweaking a little bit, but you know what it's like when you're after you smoke a cigar. It's
Nice,
I
like that.
You start thinking differently after a cigar. So, but it's funny because like there was a song by the Paper Kites called Saint Clarity, and I'm like, I really like this song, and I'm like, Clarity. And then it just Post Nut Clarity popped in my head. And I told Skip, and Skip's like, dude, that's the next cigar. And I'm like, man, I can't. I'm like, but we can call it like Post Nicaragua Clarity or Post Nicotine Clarity. He's like, if you call it that and chicken out, I'm not making it for you. So what I'm thinking about doing is coming out with 2 stickers, one saying Post Nut Clarity and one saying Post Nicotine Clarity or something. PNC. But I don't know how many retailers are going to be like, I don't want fucking Post Nut, so we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. It's really good. But yeah, we got some projects in the works, so I'm excited.
Yeah, you sound like you're really busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A quick question from Sammy Flo. He wants to know where he can find the Leprechaun Dust in the New York, New Jersey area. Is there other than probably small batch, right? I mean, small batch.
Yeah, I mean, the closest, and I don't know where you are in New Jersey, if you're closer to Philly or closer to like New York. I'm guessing New York since you're asking New York. No, nowhere. Philadelphia Harry's will have it, but yeah, that's for southern New Jersey people. Yeah, so yeah, man, probably CDM, small batch, Cigar Hustler,
Luxury.
Yeah, BLL, man, they're
BLL.
right by you. Yeah, Black Line Luxuries. Yeah,
Tobacco Land. I don't know if they have a website though, but Tobacco Land. Yeah.
Yeah, they ship. Yeah.
We don't talk about Tobacco Land. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
yeah.
Tobacco Land. Yeah.
Mike's gonna clear him out.
Yeah.
He's gonna mule some back for Ted.
Oh, Mardo will have it online too.
Oh yeah, Mardo. Yep.
There you go. Well, that's awesome, guys. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Marty, you want to do the honors?
Yeah, it's been great. This this red pill, if you have not tried it, I'm
Oh,
down
fantastic.
to getting close to the nub.
Yep.
Very nice, smooth. Yeah, I love this cigar.
It was
Thank
what
you, guys.
7 numbers? What was it? Number 7 on developing palettes.
No, it was 17 on Dojo, and Developing Palace hasn't reviewed it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
But
still looking
the
for it.
Oro got number 4 on Half Wheel too, or the
Yeah,
Oro,
Yep.
Oro is so good.
Yeah.
Such a good cigar.
and then the LE 2024 got number 5 on Developing Palates.
That's it. That's yep. There you
Well, I
go.
want to share a quick story, but like I kind of like so with Mo. First of all, when he came out with that secondary band, I'm like fucking genius. And then I'm like, okay, so he has the Patina Connecticut, Maduro, Habana, Sumatra. I'm like, what's next? And then the Oro came out. I'm like, that's better. Like, I was so happy that like the branding was so fucking good on that, and same with the red pill. But I was really curious to see where you're gonna go, Mo, after you had the like kind of like the classics. It's like you have your classic lines, and then you have your other lines.
Yeah.
But the way you had the band on it, how I really like the
Thanks,
presentation, and it's a great cigar.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, it's great.
Did you have any new stuff, Mo, that you wanted to talk about?
We actually are releasing the Connecticut in a Corona Gorda. So the
Mhm.
Connecticut Copper 6x46 will be coming out same time as Leprechaun Dust. That cigar is fun. I mean, it was like, listen, guys, Corona Gordas are for the nerds. They don't really sell that well, but there's a few retailers that really sell that size well, and they've been asking for years. And man, when your retailers want you, you try to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
The red pill is coming out in a Parejo 6x52 Toro.
Wow.
So people will be able to
nice.
get to compare the blends from a box press to a Parejo. And then we're working on the Oro de Nicaragua broadleaf. It'll be Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. So
Awesome.
That's
A lot of
awesome.
good stuff coming
Can't
out.
wait to get them.
and we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
All right, then if you're in the Chicagoland area, the 21st
Of March.
at Ultimate, yeah,
Of March, yes.
March,
March.
February.
Well, we'll have the flyers soon, and we can post it here. We can post it on our site.
Yeah, I hope to see you guys all there, man. It'd be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. All right, until then, thanks.
All right, guys.
Had a great time, and everybody put some smoke in the air.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, guys.
Good night.